立法會主席。
發言，石禮謙議員就政府帳目委員會第59號報告書向本會發言。石禮謙議員。
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of the Public Accounts Committee, namely PAC, I have the honor to table our report number 59 today. This report contains three main parts. A, the committee's assessment of the actions taken by the administration in response to our recommendation made in previous PAC reports number 56 and 57. B, the observations of the committee on the reports of Director of Audit on the accounts of the government for the year ended 31st March 2012. And finally, the conclusions reached by the committee on the Director of Audit's report number 59 on the results of value for money audits completed between March and September 2012 and tabled in this Council on 14th November 2012. Pursuant to discussion by the committee, we decided to study in detail 4 chapters covered by the audit report number 59, which, in our views, contain more serious allegations of irregularities or shortcomings. Our approach, as always, has been fact-finding and problem-solving, rather than simply assigning blame and expressing opinions. I wish to emphasize that the objective of the whole exercise is to maintain and improve the high standards of accountability which the administration has attained, and to learn from past lessons in order to ensure that public monies have been spent with due regard to economy, efficiency, and effectiveness. In this spirit, I wish to draw the attention of this Council to several subjects and highlight the need for further accountability, transparency, and prudence in the management of public resources. Mr. President, first, I'd like to speak on land grants for private hospitals. The committee is dismayed that although it has been a public policy that non-profit-making private hospitals would be granted land at nil or nominal premium in return for their agreement. 2 salient conditions. Firstly, to provide free or low-charge beds, and secondly, to plow back profits or surplus from any hospital operation to improve and expand their facilities. These 2 conditions have been omitted from some of the direct land grants made. Given that private hospitals nowadays do make profits and land in Hong Kong is scarce and very precious, the committee considers that the administration needs to ensure that private hospitals have been making proper use of the sites granted to them, including benefiting a wider section of the public. The second subject I will briefly refer to is the land sale for private hospital development. The committee is again dismayed and finds it inexcusable that there has been over-provision of land for the development of a private hospital in new territories. Such over-provision resulted not only in the surplus land having left idle for years, but also gave the owner an unfair and unjustified advantage over other developers on rezoning the land for residential development at a premium to be paid. The administration has assured the committee that similar accidents should not occur for the following reasons. First, the administration will be more precise in determining the size of the hospital sites and in assessing the demand for service expansion. Second, strict development control will be stipulated in land grants of government sites for new private hospitals, such as land use, total gross floor area, and maximum site coverage and building heights. Thirdly, I would wish to reflect the committee's concern about the regulatory control of private hospitals. The committee finds it again unacceptable that the administration had not always taken effective regulatory actions against private hospitals. A checklist was not used for inspection on private hospitals in 2009 and 2012. According to the established guidelines, regulatory letters should be issued to private hospitals if serious irregularities are detected in inspections or investigation of centennial events and complaints. But the issuance of such letters to private hospitals was sadly few. Furthermore, the administration did not refer cases involving suspected professional misconduct of doctors or nurses to the relevant professional bodies for follow-up. The committee is also dismayed by the administration only issued 3 press releases relating to centennial events of private hospitals from 2007 to 2011. The Hospital Authority would consider disclosing a centennial event if such event has immediate major impact on the public or involve a patient's death. However, the administration would only consider disclosing a centennial event in private hospital if such event had major impact on public health care system or if it constituted a persistent public health risk or involved a large number of patients. The committee urges the administration to align the criteria for disclosing centennial events in both private and public hospitals. To better safeguard public health, the committee hopes that the Steering Committee on Review of the Regulation of Private Healthcare Facilities, set up by the government in October last year, to review the regulatory regime on private healthcare facilities, including private hospitals, will come up with more effective measures within the year. I now turn to the committee's deliberations on the 2 chapters on air pollution. The committee is disappointed and dissatisfied about the little progress made by the administration in tackling air pollution over the years. The committee is very concerned about the adverse health effects on air pollution. The committee is strongly of the view that government expenditure should be better spent on preventive measures to protect public health by improving air quality than on medical costs arising from curing health problems associated with air pollution. The committee welcomes the commitment of the administration to work in a concerted manner to proactively improve air quality and carefully consider public health when formulating clean air policy. The committee expects the administration will learn from past lessons in formulating new measures to reduce emissions from vehicles, marine vessels and power plants, as well as emissions from Pearl River Delta region. In adopting a carrot-and-stick approach, a right balance between incentives and disincentives must be struck to ensure the effectiveness of these measures and prudent use of public money. The committee expects the administration will soon announce its targets with milestones for the progressive achievement of the new air quality objectives that are proposed to take effect from 2014. The committee looks forward to receiving an update from the administration on its action plan in respect of the revamp of the Air Pollution Index reporting system to enhance public awareness of air pollution. Mr. President, before I conclude, I wish to record my appreciation and contributions made by members of the PAC, particularly the 2 lead members, namely the Honourable Ellen Leung and the Honourable Kenneth Leung. Our gratitude also goes to the representatives of the administration who attended the hearings held by PAC. I would also like to express our gratitude to the Director of Audit and his colleagues for their unfailing support. And lastly, but not the least, to the Electoral Secretariat for their great support. Thank you, Mr. President.
質詢。